Hey everyone, welcome back to Wix Fix. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's video is another episode in our Wix Principles series where we show you the principles of building websites in Wix. Today's video, we're going to be focusing on building the perfect hero section. And if you aren't aware of what a hero section is, the hero section is basically the first section that the users land on when they come to your website. So it is very important for these hero sections to be big, bold, have some sort of graphic element, tell them exactly what you do and who it's for. So if we kind of analyze the Wix Fix hero section, here we have our little slogan here, which is learn Wix fast. And then we say Wix solutions for everyone. Now I will say our heading text here does seem a little generic on the surface, but if we think about it, it says Wix solutions for everyone. And even though Wix Fix doesn't help every single person in the world, it does help everyone that uses Wix. So it is still a niche, and it's important that you use your niche on your website too. So if you're an engineering firm, maybe you can say intelligent engineering for architects and construction companies. Something that is very niche, that states your target audience and tells them exactly what you do. The next thing you'll notice is we always have a button here. Most websites always have some sort of call to action, both in the header and in the hero section. Now what this call to action could be get in touch, view services, it could be just about anything that you want. Your whole point of your website is to lead people on a journey through your website to make them feel like you offer exactly what they need. And as far as the graphic that I have here on this website, it's mostly just a video in the background that kind of has some moving and changing elements. You can see the X over here from our logo, and you'll notice a gradient is slowly going around in a circle. And we have these little dots disappearing and reappearing here in the bottom right and top left. So I think it is a really nice hero section, even though it is a little simple. But let's go ahead and just build out a new one here in the new classic editor. So with hero sections, they're typically really big. You want them to be big and bold, right? So here we have a giant hero section. Let's go ahead and add a strip here. Let's remove the background color from this, or you can change the color to be whatever you want. For this one in particular, let's go ahead and align this one to the right by pressing layout and right. So now we can put content over here on this side of the strip. Let's bring this down, and over here, let's go ahead and add an image. So we're gonna come over to media, we'll go show more, media from Wix. And let's just choose an image like this, but we're gonna go into settings and adjust. And what I want to do is come over to cutout, and we're gonna say auto cutout. And it's basically gonna take out all of the gray here, and we'll go ahead and press save. So now we have this graphic that we can put over here. Of course, we wanna make this pretty large, so we'll make this kind of big. And we can, of course, crop it so it doesn't take up so much space. And we can just resize this to be the size that we want. Perfect. Then let's add another section here, or strip. We'll send this one to the top. Let's make it the same height, so we'll make it 764 pixels. For this one, let's remove the strip again, or the color. Then we'll press layout and align this one to the left, which means we can now put content over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's add a heading 1 text. We'll leave this one kind of large, and we want to say something like beautiful website designs for beautiful startups. So maybe for beautiful, we can actually grab this pink. So I'm going to use like a color picker plugin for Chrome. I'm just going to grab this color, and we'll just add it here, just like that. And we'll do that for this one here as well. Perfect. And then if you wanted to, you could add a little paragraph here underneath it to kind of explain your website a little bit more. I typically like to make these paragraph text gray. That way it's not so dark or so light. So we have something like right in between. I think this looks really nice. And then of course, the last thing that we'll need is a button. So So we'll just drag out this button right here, right here, and we can say get in touch, or you can say check out our portfolio, or anything that you really want to drive them to, or book a meeting, whatever you want. But we can of course change the color here to this pink color that we have. Corners, we'll set it to 100. Border, we'll remove it. And we'll just center this inside of the section here. And now we have a beautifully designed hero section for our website. Now I will say, if you want to, we can grab this image over here, maybe move this over to the left a little bit. And with this group, we can move this over to the right a little bit, and it looks a little bit better like this. But I think that looks really, really nice. Just for a couple minutes of work, I think that this looks really, really nice. Now, of course, it probably needs to be touched up a little bit, maybe even have a nice gradient somewhere. But the whole idea of this is to kind of give you an idea of what a hero section should look like. It should have some sort of graphic that kind of implies what you do, text that says what you do and who it's for. You can have a little description here as well, and then you want to have a button for a call to action. But that's basically going to wrap it up for today's video. If you did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and consider subscribing for more Wix and EditorX content coming out really soon. Thank you all again, and I'll see you all in the next one.